To begin our Sunrise Smart Start with news happening today, state police and prosecutors from Steuben County, we expect them to speak on a 2011 cold case investigation.
Few specifics have been released so far on the details, but there is a press conference at 1 in Canandaigua. News 8 will be there. We do know this has to do with recent identification of human remains. We will bring you that live information as soon as we get the updates from troopers and attorneys speaking this afternoon. That'll be at rochesterfirst.com at 1, and then tonight, News 8 First at 4.
Also developing today, tens of thousands of federal workers going to be notified to stay home, furloughed without pay.
Overnight, it happened. The government shut down again. Thousands of essential employees, though, such as military troops and air traffic controllers, will show up for work without pay. This comes after multiple proposals to keep the government going past midnight failed in the Senate. Republicans had pushed for the Clean House Pass measure that extends funding through next month. Democrats want a bill that also extends federal health care subsidies and protects Medicaid from more cuts. President Trump is threatening mass layoffs and federal cuts as well, directed right at Democrats.
We'd be laying off a lot of people that are going to be very affected, and they're Democrats. They're going to be Democrats. We can get rid of a lot of things that we didn't want, and they'd be Democrat things.
He will be held back by the courts if he takes this aggressive action, which violates the law.
As for other impacts, Americans will keep receiving their Social Security checks and passports, though the TSA warns travelers to expect delays. Democratic Congressman Joe Morelli responded to the shutdown, saying he's deeply frustrated with this, adding, quote, President Trump and Republican leaders continue to prioritize tax breaks for their billionaire friends above the needs of working Americans. He goes on to say he will do whatever he can to support a spending proposal that cancels cuts, lowers costs, and protects health care for Americans. Republican local Congresswoman Claudia Tenney says they want to blame Trump for everything, but the strategy is failing. Americans want peace deals, less waste, and lower taxes. Many prayers, songs, and mourning in Rochester for the victims of the deadly church attack in Michigan over the weekend. Local members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints had a gathering last night. They say it's something new for them, but they felt compelled and inspired to have this candlelight ceremony to honor the lives lost and to condemn violence at houses of worship everywhere. Authorities do remind everyone, if you see something, to say something after several false threats were sent to local universities.
And just yesterday morning, students at Nazareth University had to evacuate parts of campus due to bomb threats made to the library and the Clock Tower Commons. Around 11 o'clock, law enforcement confirmed that the threats were not credible and no other parts of campus were affected. But then following that incident, RIT released a statement saying that a threatening email had been sent to multiple people. That also confirmed to be false. Both RIT and Nazareth officials say other local colleges and universities have gotten similar false threats, and RIT, according to them, believe that the hoax is circulating on social media, primarily on TikTok. Students are urged to report any suspicious activity to campus security.
Sunrise traffic updates here. The view from our Greater Rock Sky Eye, right at the border in northeast Rochester with the Rondequoit, Cynthia Lane, Sandra Lane. A crash within the last 20 minutes or so with first responders on scene. Another one still hasn't cleared at Keel Street and Maplewood Drive. And then west side, we also have one 390 northbound at Lyle Avenue.
Well, new this morning, some fun over at Lincoln Farms, getting really into the Halloween spirit for the first day of October.
Everything. Pumpkins, music, the fire pits, food, and a zombie hunt. And
ooh, jump scare there.
Something else here there, Iran. What do you got?
Oh, yeah. I feel the need to tell you guys that I got this. I was successful. Maybe not on camera, but I'm going to try.
She's going to get it. She's going to get it.
I'm going to get it. We're here with Brian Mastro Simone. What is this game?
So this is the zombies need their brain, so you just whack this paddle here and try to shoot it into the zombie's head.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind, you know what? I don't want to fail here. Can you go to my other side so I can use my right? Thank you.
All right.
You know, I mean business here.
I mean, I'm really hoping you get this.
Okay, but you can confirm that I did in fact get it.
Yes, you did.
Okay. How hard am I whacking?
That's up to you.
Okay. One and... Oh,
you're too aggressive. I'm
gonna keep going. But when people come here, what else can they do?
Yeah, so we got the zombie game. We got this skeleton where it moves the baskets around, where you shoot a skeleton head in the baskets. And then this is new this year. We got a shooting range. So what we did on the trailer, you can now do that up here, stationary. There's black lights in there, and there's targets to shoot at. And these are our this year.
Oh, very, very cool. Along with, of course, the zombie hunt. Ooh, let's go look inside there. Brian, you really undersold this when you told it to me out loud.
It's our nightclub shooting range here.
And how do you come up with all these brilliant ideas?
I don't know how I came up with this one. I just said, hey, we need to kind of give people a little tease before they go down there, and this is what we came up with.
Oh, well, you know that I'm always down for shooting or hitting or whatever it is that you have going on here. For now, guys, tossing it back to you, but I'm like a kid in a playground here. I don't even know what the analogy is.
Adults and kids.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, Iran. We can tell you're having some fun. She really was like so ready. I really believed in you, Iran. Winding up, getting the dominant hand going.
I love she goes one and.
Yeah, here we go.
Countdown, yeah.
Go again with feeling.
Yeah. And I love this. She's been with us all morning, and the party is over when the sun comes up in a few minutes here.
Yeah.
It's the opposite this weekend.
Yeah.
Right? The sun sets, and that's when the fun begins. So maybe you're thinking about doing some weekend activities already, getting those plans together. Going to be a gorgeous one. Chilly today, but you see a day-to-day warming up to 80 by the weekend.
Coming up tonight, put a lot of work into this, particularly Andy, our Sunrise producer and reporter with some stories, our Hispanic Heritage Month special. That is on air this evening at 7. We are live again, 9 o'clock for this morning's podcast, Second Cup Sunrise on the Rochester First streaming app.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.